Hi students, I am Ranjit Raj. Welcome to my channel Math Learning Tutorial. So students, in previous video we learned about polynomials and zeros of polynomial. So now in this video we are going to learn about remainder theorem. So what is remainder theorem? Okay. So students, you can also find my previous videos in playlist. Okay, now let's come to the topic remainder theorem. So students, remainder theorem means for finding the remainder we will use this theorem. So how we will get remainder? So generally whenever we are dividing one number with another number, so the result is called remainder, right? Okay. So instead of doing remainder theorem by division, we will use remainder theorem to find the remainder. Okay. So children, so suppose p of x is a polynomial, okay, whose degree is greater than or equal to 1. P of x is a polynomial whose degree is greater than or equal to 1. Okay, degree is greater than or equal to 1. And children, if we divide this p of x with a linear polynomial in one variable, okay, if we divide this p of x with a linear polynomial x minus a, so this is linear polynomial in one variable, so then the remainder is p of a. Okay, so children, it's very simple. If we divide the polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1 with linear polynomial in one variable x minus a, then the remainder is p of a. Or shortly you can tell, if p of x is divided by x minus a, then the remainder is p of a. Okay, so children, so we know about the division factor, division algorithm. Okay, so what is division algorithm? So if we divide anything, okay, so like this, here it will be dividend, divisor, okay, here it is quotient, okay, so whatever the result you get, that is remainder. The result is called remainder. Okay, so give names. Suppose f of x is here, okay, okay, you take p of x is here and you are dividing with some other expression g of x, then your quotient is q of x and remainder is r of x. So children, in this case, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, divisor is equal, dividend is equal divisor into quotient plus remainder. So this is called division algorithm, right? So children, see, we will use this division algorithm to prove the remainder theorem. So how? See, so what we are doing here, we are doing we are dividing polynomial p of x with x minus a, linear polynomial x minus a. So p of x is here and we are dividing it with x minus a. So let quotient be q of x, okay, and remainder is r of x. Now children, now apply division algorithm or use division fact, division rule, whatever. So dividend is equal, that is dividend is equal divisor into quotient x minus a into q of x plus remainder r of x. Okay, so children, so remember one thing, always remainder may be 0 or else reminder's degree will be less than of divisor's degree. Okay, so if this is in polynomial, suppose if you take numbers, remainder may be 0 or remainder must be less than the divisor. Okay, so here p of x is equal to x minus a into q of x plus r of x. So children, here, so this r of x is a constant, so its degree is 1, children. So less than 1 means what will be the degree? 0, no? So here r of x degree must be 0. So which type of polynomials will have degree 0? Constant, no? So let r of x is equal to k. What is the reason? Because r of x degree must be less than degree of divisor, that is x minus a. So that is the reason r of x is constant, r of x is equal to k. Now children, put x is equal to a. So put x is equal to a, what you will get? P of a is equal a minus a into q of x plus instead of r of x we can write k. A minus a value is what? 0. 0 into anything is 0. So we can write here p of a is equal to 0 plus k, that is k. Okay. So children, what we proved, p of a is equal to any constant k. So what is the remainder theorem, children? If p of x, if polynomial p of x is divided by linear polynomial x minus a, then remainder is p of a. So without dividing, directly we can find the remainder with help of this theorem. So children, I will give you one example for this. Children, now let's see example. Find the remainder when 2x to the power of 4 minus 4x cube minus 3x minus 1 is divided by x minus 1. Okay, so students, first I will show you with the division method, and afterwards I will show with remainder theorem. Okay, so first we need to divide the 2x power 4 minus 4x cube minus 3x minus 1 by x minus 1. Okay, so children, how to do the division? Okay, so children, first divisor and dividend, so both we have to write in descending order with respect to degrees. So power 4, power 3, 1 and constant. So first degree and negative one is constant. With respect to degrees, we have to write or arrange them in descending order, big to small. Yeah, now see here, first term by first term. First term in dividend by first term in divisor. Okay, so what is that? 2x power 4 by x. So children, a power m by a power n is equal to what? A power m minus n, no? So here x power 1 is there. So 2 into x power 4 minus 1 will come. That is 2x cube. So first term in divisor is, quotient is 2x cube. Okay. So now, so all terms of divisor must be multiplied with quotient. So see, first term here, first term means x into 2x cube. So what is x into 2x cube? That is 2x power 4. Now minus 1 into 2x cube. So what is here? Minus 1. And minus 1 into plus 2 is minus 2. Okay, and x cube, minus 2x cube. And children, divisor is what? Repeated subtraction. Here this plus become minus and this minus become plus. It's cancelled. Now what is left? Minus 2x cube by, so this as it is we have to take down, minus 3x and minus 1. Okay. Now in the second step, again first term by first term in divisor. First term by first term. So that is minus 2x cube by x. So what we will get, children? Minus 2. X cube by x means x is nothing but x power 1. X cube by x power 1 means x power 3 minus 1. So that is what? X square. Okay, x power 3 minus 1, that is x square. So minus 2x square. Now children, again here first term into the second term. X into minus 2x square, that is minus 2x cube. Again minus 1 into minus 2x square. So minus 1 into, like minus into minus is what? Plus 1 into 2x square is 2x square. Okay, here 3x. Right. So now children, so repeated subtraction, right? So this minus become plus and this plus become minus. So minus 2x cube plus 2x cube cancelled. Now what is left, children? Here x term, this is x square terms. So these are not like terms. So we cannot simplify them. So we can write as it is. So this is what? Minus 2x square. Okay, first we have to write, so the biggest power term. And next minus 3x as it is. Now take down this minus 1 down as it is. Now children, again first term by first term. So what is the first term here? Minus 2x square. Okay. So minus 2x square by x. So square and x will get cancelled. What is left? Minus 2x. Okay. So x into minus 2x is minus 2x square. Minus 1 into minus 2x is plus 2x. Okay. So this become plus, 2x become minus. It's cancelled. And this is negative 3x, negative 2x is negative 5x. And we have to write this minus 1 as it is. Children, again first term by first term. So until when we have to continue this process till get remainder 0 or degree of the remainder must be less than degree of the divisor. Degree of the remainder is what here? 1. Divisor also 1. So still you can do. So again first term by first term. So 5x by x, x cancel. So finally here we have right minus 5. So x into minus 5 is minus 5x and minus 1 into minus 5 is plus 5. Okay, so this become plus, this become minus. It's cancelled. Negative 1, negative 5 is negative 6. So children, what is the remainder here? What is the remainder? Negative 6. And what is the quotient? 2x cube minus 2x square minus 2x minus 5. Okay, so these are the things we got from the actual division. So children, so according to the remainder theorem, now we will find its a remainder with the help of remainder theorem. Okay, so now what is the remainder theorem? Once again we will recall. If polynomial p of x is divided by linear polynomial x minus a, then the remainder is p of a. So this is remainder theorem. Okay, so now right, I am taking this given polynomial of 4th degree as p of x. Okay, so p of x is equal to x power 4 minus 4x cube minus 3x minus 1. And what is the linear polynomial? X minus a value is given as x minus 1. So children, here after, so they will give like a divisor, no? So all these divisors we have to equate to 0. And so we have to take x minus 1 is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. Okay, so now by remainder theorem, what is the remainder? If p of x is divided by x minus a, remainder is p of a. So if this p of x is divided by x minus 1, then the remainder is p of 1. Okay, so here you can write, so x is equal to 1. So now by remainders theorem, okay, by remainders theorem, remainder is equal p of 1. So children, we need to find p of 1 value now. So wherever x is there, then we have to write 1. So 2 into 1 power 4 minus 4 into 1 cube minus 3 into 1 minus 1. So 2 into 1 to the power of 4, 2 minus 4 into 1 cube is negative 4, negative 3, negative 1. So these are all negative numbers, children. Negative 4, negative 3 is negative 7, negative 7, negative 1 is negative 8. So 2 minus 8, which gives us minus 6. So children, what is the remainder here? Minus 6. What is the remainder here? Minus 6. So even with the help of remainders theorem, we are getting the same answer. But what is happening here? We are taking less time to find the remainder. So in this way, remainder theorem is helpful. Okay. Okay. So children, now we will solve few problems in exercise. So now let's see problem number 1. Find the remainder when x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 is divided by the following linear polynomials: x plus 1, x minus half, x plus by 5 plus 2x. Okay, so children, now see first problem in first bit. So name it as p of x, children. You can name it as p of x, f of x, h of x, that's your wish. I am naming it as p of x, that is equal x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. This is p of x. Now see first, we need to find the remainder when it is divided by the linear polynomial x plus 1. Okay, so children, so we are dividing with x plus 1. So what is the remainder theorem? If p of x is divided by x minus a, then the remainder is p of a. So children, whatever the linear polynomial they gives, so here we have to equate it to 0, find x value. So that value you have to replace in the place of x in the given polynomial. So x plus 1 is here, so just equate it to 0. So what is x value? Negative 1. So you can write now here by remainders theorem. Okay, by remainders theorem, remainder is equal to remainder is equal to p of minus 1. So now p of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 cube. So children, just substitute in the place of x. Minus 1 cube plus 3 into minus 1 square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 1. So negative 1 cube, children. Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. So that is minus 1. So plus 3 into minus 1 square. Minus 1 square is plus 1. So 3 into plus 1. So plus 1 in plus 3 into minus 1 is minus 3 plus 1. Okay. So children, this is, see, minus 1 is here, plus 1 is here, cancel. And 3 ones are 3. 3 minus 3 also 0. So our final result is 0. Here remainder is 0, children. Okay. Now second one. So we need to find the remainder when it is divided by, p of x is divided by x minus half. So first we need to equate it to 0. Okay. So x minus half is equal to 0. So that implies x is equal to half. So by reminder's theorem, what is the remainder? By reminder's theorem, remainder is equal p of half. Okay. So children, p of half is equal. Okay. So replace x with 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 cube plus 3 into 1 by 2 square plus 3 into 1 by 2 plus 1. So children, 1 by 2 cube value is what? 1 by 8 plus 3 into 1 by 2 square. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 4, right? So 3 into 1 by 4 is what? 3 by 4. Okay, plus 3 into 1 by 2 is 3 by 2 plus 1. So children, you take the LCM of 8, 4, 2, 1 is nothing but 1 by 1. So LCM of 8, 4, 2, 1 is what? 8 only. Okay, so now 8 ones are 8. So that 1 into 1, 1. Plus 4 2s are 8. That 2 into 3 is 6. 2 4s are 8. That 4 into 3 is what? 12. Plus 1 8s are 8. That 8 into 1 is 8. So what is the remainder? 1 plus 6, 7. 7 plus 12, 19. 19 plus 8 is 27. 27 by 8 is the remainder. Okay. Now let's see third bit. Third problem in first bit solving. So x. So simply they gave x. So just feel that x is equal to 0. Okay. So x is equal to 0. So remainder theorem. So by reminder's theorem, remainder is p of 0. That is equal to 0 cube plus 3 into 0 square plus 3 into 0 plus 1. So 0 plus 3 into 0 is 0. 3 into 0 is 0 plus 1. So finally, what is the remainder? 1. Okay. Now children, let's see fourth one. So x plus pi is given. X plus pi. So children, by remainder theorem, so first we need to equate it to 0. So x is equal to minus pi. So what is the remainder, children? By reminder's theorem. Okay. By reminder's theorem, remainder is equal to p of negative pi. Okay. So p of negative pi. So what is p of negative pi value? P of negative pi is equal to minus pi cube. Okay. Minus pi cube plus 3 into minus pi square. Okay. Plus 3 into minus pi plus 1. So what is the remainder? Minus pi cube plus minus pi square is what? Plus pi square only. So 3 into pi square minus 3 pi plus 1. So children, this is the remainder. Okay. Now last sum, 5 plus 2x is there, children. 5 plus 2x is there. So just take 5 plus 2x and equate it to 0. 5 plus 2x is what? 0. So children, now 2x is equal to what? Plus 5 becomes minus 5 and x is equal minus 5 by 2. So by remainder theorem, what is the remainder? P of minus 5 by 2. Okay. So P of minus 5 by 2 is equal minus 5 by 2 cube. Okay. So plus 3 into minus 5 by 2 square. And next what is there? Plus 3x. Means plus 3 into minus 5 by 2 plus 1 plus 1. It's constant. So now children simplify. Minus 5 by 2 cube. So negative to the power of odd number is minus. So this will be minus 125 by 8. Okay. So minus 125 by 8. So minus to the power of even means it become plus. So plus into plus is plus only. So plus 3 into 5 by 2 square means children, that is 25 by 4. 5 square by 2 square. So plus into minus minus 3 into 5 by 2 plus 1. So now children, you can write it as minus 125 by 8. So plus 25 3 is 75. 75 by 4 minus 5 3 is 15. Minus 15 by 2 plus 1. Now children, now take LCM. LCM of 8, 4, 2 and 1 is nothing but 1 by 1, that is 8 here. So 8 ones are 8. 1 into negative 125 plus 4 2s are 8. 2 into 75 is 150 minus 2 4s are 8. 4 into minus 15 is minus 60 plus 1 8s are 8, that 8 into 1 is 8. So children, see here, 2 negative numbers are there and 2 positive numbers are there. What is the sum of the negative numbers? Minus 125 minus 60. So what is that? Minus 185. Okay. So minus 185 is there and 2 positive numbers 150 and 8. So what is that sum? 158. Okay. So we need to. So here negative number is like big number 185. It has minus symbol. 158 is plus. So we have to subtract 158 from 185. Then we need to take the minus. Okay. So children, 185 minus 158. Okay. So children, here, yeah, 185 is having the minus symbol, so result will be negative. So your remainder is minus 27 by 8. So children, in this way we will find the remainder by using remainder theorem. Now let's see problem number 2. Find remainder when x cube minus px square plus 6x minus p is divided by x minus p. So students, we need to use the remainder theorem here. So name it as p of x. Okay. So p of x is equal to x cube minus px square plus 6x minus p. So when it is divided by the linear polynomial x minus a. So what is the divisor? So children, divisor, name it as g of x, no problem. That is x minus p. So what is the remainder theorem? If p of x is divided by x minus a, then the remainder is p of a. So here with x minus p we are dividing. So children, just equate it to 0. X minus p is equal to 0. Then x is equal to what? 0 plus p is p. So by reminder's theorem, remainder is equal to, by reminder's theorem, remainder is equal to p of p. Means the name of the polynomial is p of x. So just we are replacing x value with p. Okay. So children, if you feel like confusion is there, you can change the name of the polynomial. Change it as f of x. And what is the remainder? F of p. So wherever x is there, just we have to replace it with p. Okay. So therefore f of p is equal to, wherever x is there, just replace it with p. P cube minus p into p square plus 6p minus p. So p cube minus p into p square, children. P is nothing but what? P power 1, right? So a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. So p power 1 into p square is what? P power 1 plus 2, that is p cube, plus 6p minus p. P cube minus p cube cancel, means it will be 0, and 6p minus p. So children, we are subtracting 1p from 6p. Okay, so then what will be the result? 6p minus 1p is 5p. Okay, so this is our remainder. So in this way we will solve this problem, children. Okay, so I hope you understood well. If you have any doubts, please put in the comment section. And children, please subscribe my channel and share my channel. And thank you for watching. Bye.